Good evening. Here are tonight's top stories. An investigation has been launched into the beating of students at Queen's College. 3 people, including a toddler, were injured in an East Bank Burbus lorry crash. Truck driver Eric Kennedy has been freed of charges in the Terry Danraj fatal accident case. The Education Ministry has cancelled August term exams due to persistent disruptions. Businessmen Nazar and ISR Mohammed have filed a $1.2 billion defamation suit against a Guyanese critic. Stay tuned for more updates. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more news.
Investigation launched into beating of students at Queen's College. An investigation has been initiated into the reported beating of approximately 10 grade 7 students at Queen's College. The incident allegedly took place around 10:15 a.m. on Thursday, when a senior teacher reportedly used the students' belts to administer the beatings. The specific reason for the beating has not been disclosed. However, news reports that the teacher involved has been placed on administrative leave to facilitate a thorough investigation. Chief Education Officer, CEO, Saddam Hussein stated that the Ministry of Education was informed of the incident around 1 p.m. on Thursday. Hussein assured that the matter is being addressed through the appropriate channels. When questioned about the physical condition of the students, the CEO noted that the extent of their injuries is currently under examination. It was highlighted that the students did not receive immediate medical attention from emergency medical technicians, EMT, or any health professionals following the incident. The Ministry of Education is expected to continue its investigation to determine the facts surrounding the incident and to ensure the safety and well-being of all students involved. Are you looking for a job? We are hiring currently for cashiers and store clerks. Give us a call at 628-6336. You can also WhatsApp us to schedule an interview. The closing date for applying is the 23rd of May, 2024. We look forward to hearing from you. Three injured, including toddler, in East Bank Burbus lorry crash. A motor lorry accident on the Glasgow Public Road on Wednesday left 3 people injured, including a 2-year-old child. The incident occurred when the lorry, bearing registration number GAF 4495, crashed into a concrete bridge and fence. The lorry was driven by Kevin Court, 34, with Siobhan Abensets, 28, and Kevin Jr. Court, 2, as passengers. According to police reports, the vehicle was traveling at a high speed when the driver lost control, resulting in the collision. The force of the impact caused the occupants to be ejected from the lorry, landing on the road surface, while the driver remained inside the vehicle. Bystanders quickly responded, and the injured were transported to the New Amsterdam Public Hospital. Kevin Jr. Court sustained a fracture to his right leg, and driver Kevin Court also suffered a fractured right leg. Siobhan Abensets and the toddler were subsequently transferred to the Georgetown Public Hospital for further treatment. The driver, who was semi-conscious at the time of the incident, has since regained consciousness and remains under medical care at the New Amsterdam Hospital. Authorities are continuing to investigate the circumstances leading to the crash. Truck driver Eric Kennedy freed of charges in Terry Danraj fatal accident case. Nearly 4 years after being charged with causing the death of 23-year-old Terry Danraj, truck driver Eric Kennedy was acquitted on Thursday due to insufficient evidence. Kennedy, a resident of West Ruimveldt, Georgetown, was exonerated after his attorney, Bernard de Silva, successfully argued a no-case submission. The trial was held before Magistrate Sherdel Isaacs Marcus at the Georgetown Magistrates Court. Kennedy was initially charged in October 2020 for driving a truck in a manner dangerous to the public, resulting in Danraj's death at the intersection of Saffron and Sussex Streets in Georgetown. The incident occurred on May 25, 2020. According to reports, the accident happened around 2100 hours HRS when Danraj was a passenger in a motor car, PSS 1314, driven by a 26-year-old resident of Cummings Lodge, East Coast Demerara. The car, reportedly traveling at a high speed, collided with the trailer of a container truck at the intersection. The impact caused the front of the car to be pinned under the trailer, trapping Danraj inside. Both Dan Raj, who was unconscious, and the car's driver were rushed to the Georgetown Public Hospital. Unfortunately, Dan Raj succumbed to his injuries around 13:30 HRS on May 26, 2020. Dan Raj, an Ogle, ECD resident, was known for owning and operating Terry Wash Bay. Kennedy, who denied the allegation, was initially released on $300,000 bail pending trial. The acquittal now closes the legal proceedings related to this tragic incident. Education Ministry cancels August term exams amid persistent disruptions. The Ministry of Education has announced the cancellation of public school examinations scheduled for the end of the current August term due to ongoing disruptions in teaching. This decision, communicated via a memorandum issued on Wednesday by Chief Education Officer Saddam Hussein, comes as a response to the significant instructional time lost this term. In the memorandum, Mr. Hussein outlined several measures to address the limited number of weeks remaining in the school year. He directed that no public primary or secondary schools should conduct annual examinations for the August term of 2024. Instead, schools are to implement continuous assessments throughout the term. The memorandum also specified that the end-of-year exam for grade 9 students should not be the primary criterion for their placement into streams. Instead, students' choices of stream should be considered. However, the National Grade 5 assessment will proceed as scheduled. While the memorandum did not directly mention the cause of the disruptions, it is widely acknowledged that the ongoing strike actions organized by the Guyana Teachers Union, GTU, have significantly impacted classroom engagements. The initial 5-week strike, which began on February 5, saw teachers demanding higher salary increases and duty-free concessions, among other benefits. Since then, a court-mediated process has attempted to resolve the dispute, involving both legal action and conciliation efforts. Despite these efforts, teachers resumed strike actions this week, coinciding with the conciliation process. The union and the Ministry of Education are scheduled to meet again next week in hopes of breaking the ongoing deadlock. Education Minister Priya Manikchand has urged for a resolution, emphasizing that continued disruptions will lead to further learning losses for students. As the situation evolves, the ministry remains focused on finding a balanced solution that addresses both the concerns of the teachers and the educational needs of the students. Businessmen Nazar and ISR Mohammed file $1.2 billion defamation suit against a Guyanese critic. Businessman Nazar Mohammed and his son ISR Mohammed have filed a $1.2 billion defamation lawsuit against social media commentator Mikhail Rodriguez, known as the Guyanese critic, and his company They Break News. The lawsuits allege that Rodriguez defamed both father and son during his online morning programs in February and March of this year. The Mohammed's lawsuits claim that Rodriguez made several defamatory statements, including playing voice notes of the elder Mohammed and making derogatory remarks during his live broadcasts. Nazar Mohammed particularly took offense at Rodriguez insinuating that he is a criminal and alleging that his family financed the teachers' protest in February. According to the filed complaints, Rodriguez also accused the Mohammeds of destroying many lives during a March broadcast. Nazar Mohammed, through his attorneys Rajendra Punai, Sohan Punai, and Naresh Punai, argued that Rodriguez's statements could lead society to view him and his family negatively, especially given his long-standing business reputation. He described the accusations as wholly untrue, disingenuous, unfounded, dangerous, and unsubstantiated. ISR Mohammed has made similar claims in his lawsuit against Rodriguez. The ongoing feud between Guyanese critic and the Mohammeds has been marked by repeated defamation claims. Rodriguez, who previously had a friendship with ISR Mohammed, has denied earlier accusations of defamation by the family. He maintains that he has nothing to fear and intends to continue his work as usual. This lawsuit comes on the heels of a gag order issued by High Court Judge Justice Navindra Singh, which restricts Rodriguez from repeating the defamatory statements about the Mohammed family. Rodriguez is also facing a $450 million lawsuit from former government minister Simona Brooms for defamation and libel, as well as a $200 million lawsuit from political activist Mark Benshop for similar claims. The legal battles highlight the escalating tensions and the serious legal implications of defamatory statements made on social media platforms. The Mohammeds are seeking to protect their reputations and hold Rodriguez accountable for his public remarks.